Hello everyone. Welcome on a stream. Welcome on a stream. We will be continuing working on notes on our dialogue system. I hope today I will finish most of the system. That would be great. And yeah, what is it? I know Twitch. I don't want any auto mod for now. I can deal it with myself. Okay. So when we last time work on it, yeah, there's a little error while opening dialogues. So it was somewhere here in add elements. Okay, we can go inside. And what is... Ooh. So in add elements, okay, so basically here, okay, but no reference accepted, but it's in add element, but there is... Oh, because it's inside. Oh, maybe it's because this node is null. That can be... it can be an issue here. So let me attach with debugger. Everything is alright. So now, right, now it's here. So let me get inside. It was F7. Yeah, I guess correctly. So basically, this node that is returning from here, from this create node is null. So let me dig deeper. Okay, so my data... Oh, my data in this node is null. Yeah, right. Because now in this dialog, everything was created before my system. So I can simply... Can I use one of dialogues? I think I can. Let me quickly open one of our dialogues. I want my drive. So I think I will work here on the stream, basing on one of our side quests from this game. That is based on Maria Skłodowska-Curie life, especially her childhood. But yeah, I have to find it here quickly. It's here. Okay, so I should get my scenario. Okay, so it's my... Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, it was in a folder here. Yeah. Okay. So I've got... Oh, it's open, so I can see it's behind. Let's start with creating simple dialog. Okay, so it's dialog. Oh. Ooh. This should never happened. Okay. So I've created dialog. Okay. It's opened. Let's call it main character. Okay. Let's add another speaker. That would be... I will leave name of this character for now as main character. We come up with an idea, but we will leave it for later to publicly tell this name. So I need mother of Maria, Bronislava. Okay. So I've got my speakers and I can create my... No. Ooh. Wait. Is it because it's not working? Oh, I think I've got a problem. I found a problem. Okay, so here, when I create new dialog, let's just clear all errors. Okay, so when I'm creating dialogues, I'm got my new some null. That should be easy to fix. Okay, so basically I think those steps are null. Yeah. Let's start here with new list. Should it fix this error? I think it could. It would be good if it will make it. Oh, so now speakers are not working. Basically, I can do the same thing, but not type of dialog step data, but string. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so I can create dialog, and to be sure, let's create dialog. Okay, no error. That's good. That's something what this is thing that I wanted to say. Okay, so basically now I have to deal with this node being null, and this was somewhere here. Yeah, so node data has its data set to null. Okay, so where is it coming from, this node data? So from populate view, populate view. Okay, that is one, but this is only showing after opening, but this should be called also from create node. Exactly, when I'm creating new nodes. So my create nodes data okay, so is it data that node data? Exactly. It should be created as a new node data simply, and it should fix all the errors that we stepped into. Okay. So simply okay, so this is not working, but I can do something about it. Basically here, when I'm requesting this create node, let me go to override, I'm returning this one, but here when it's null, I can simply create, wait, I can do it like that, and if dialog step, wait, oh, so it's creating its node. But basically, if it's equal to null, I can go with debug.log error. There was no node data in dialog step. Okay, filling with new data. Okay, so basically here without not log error, let's go with log warning, because it's basically only warning, not even an error, because I'm only sending a warning that something that shouldn't happen happened, but I fixed it. If I wouldn't, if I will skip this part when I'm filling it with new data, I will leave it as errors. But here, I think warning is much more suitable. Okay, so dialog step should be equal to sorry, it should be like that. No data, that data should be set to new no data. How was it called exactly? So basically it's base node. Okay, wait, so I've got my base node data. Okay, I've got it. And I should return, sorry, I can go with like that, simply nodes data. Okay, and my dialog step will be equal to nodes data. Wait, I'm returning base node, and this, wait, so basically if this node data is type of speaker part data, it's creating speaker parts node. Okay, oh, okay, I've got it. So it's creating this speaker parts node. I can create the speaker part node is inheriting after base node, exactly. So I can create only base node. Okay. But this node data, no, it shouldn't be this one. It should be dialog step data. It's not so easy. I'm not able to fix it like that. So yeah, let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like with log error to ensure that error is not even propagating further. I can create my base node, passing node data, and it should be enough. Okay. Okay, I can simplify it. Not a problem. Now let me check it out. It should work. If I'm guessing correctly. Okay. Okay, but this node is created. Oh, can I delete it? Okay. And ooh. Oh no. Something is very wrong. Okay. So simply, let's remove it. And let's start from beginning. Of course, Dialog. Okay, this is Dialog. Wait, why am I not main character? Why am I not able to? Oh, this bug returned that I cannot move it left to right, but I will leave it like that. So I can create. Oh, it's still not working properly. Okay, so this error occurred, but why? I went through create view from create node, okay, and I created this node. I think I mixed something up a lot. So I'm creating node data. Okay, so I'm creating dialog step data. I'm creating type, and I'm creating this node data that contains position, name, and data. Okay. And I'm saving this. Oh, I know. I have to also pass this data because I have to reference it backwards. So let's go with it like the public base node data, and of course let's go with that. And here I can simply write that data is equal to data. Okay. Thanks to that, here I have to pass my data and everything should be all right. Oh. I can remove it. Everything should work. Okay. So let's start again. Okay. Let's remove this one. Let's create new one. Okay, it's dialog. I can add some speakers. I can create my Fields with serialized reference cannot serialize object that derive from Unity object. In that case, dialogs data step speaker parse data. Okay. But do I really? Oh, I went with serialized reference. But why? I can go with simple serialized fields. Why is it redundant? Oh, because this object cannot be simply serialized. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Why do I need it here? So here I'm creating nodes. Okay. I'm going with create view. So I'm adding element that is base node. Okay, I think I have to basically with this base node data, I should just stop using this data. Serialized reference is basically telling serializer that you don't want to serialize object, basically values. If I get it correctly, it's forcing serializer to serialize reference to not even try serialize values. But I think I caught myself into little problem. Okay, so this data is just here. So I've got my create node. Okay, I got my create view and I'm populating. Okay, so I've got my base graph view and I've got my all nodes, but this view, populate view, is fired from here. So, okay, I've got my current data that's as type of dialog data. Okay, and it contains all of nodes. Okay. Okay. How can I do it? I cannot serialize it. Okay, so basically I think I have to do something that I want to avoid. I will leave it like that. This will be, still this type will be object data, but not this object from Unity engine. And I think that should be enough. I know that it can be limited. It can limit the system in a lot of places, but I think I have to stay with that. Oh. Wait. But didn't I just repair it? Okay, so this should be the old error. Okay. So dialog. I've got my dialog. Let's clear it up. Let's create. Oh, now it's working. Okay, good. Good. Finally, something is working. Oh, refresh data. So, why are you screaming at me? So basically, okay. Oh, am I attached to? Yeah, I think I'm still attached to this this event. So here, yeah, this refresh data, I'm attaching here its node. Okay, but that's oh, so it has events on destroyed. Okay, should I use it? This node, this graphical element, do I have anything about the destroy? No, there's nothing here. Okay. Let's dig deeper. Okay. It could be here. There's not. Okay. I think I have an idea. Okay, so basically here, what is my problem? I'm attaching to this refresh data, but never I'm detaching from it. So I should try with, but this destroy is not present here. So on destroyed, it, of course its type is void. Oh, there's a moment when I'm clearing the window. So I should start from here. It would be something like, where is it? Dialog's graph view. Okay, so I'm creating node, and this base graph view should, yeah, should contain everything. So it's delete elements. So basically it's going through every element. Okay. Elements to remove. Okay. And it's firing this remove element from graph view. And this one is firing some scope. Okay. Firing remove from hierarchy. Okay. How was done it? How I done it before? There was a method to remove those graphs to those nodes. Uh, Let's check it out simply by starting from speaker part node, of course. So I've got my own destroyed. I can attach to it with on destroy. Okay. And simply here I can remove myself from this event. And to be sure that everything is working correctly, maybe not just moving, but that everything can be easily cleaned up by our lovely garbage collector. Let's do it like that. Let's also unsubscribe myself from this event. Let's rename it to destroy callback. Okay. I think it wouldn't, it won't work. Yeah. So I have to simply go to my view. Okay. This one. And before this, I have to go for each item in graph elements. Okay, it will be item. Wait, I have my mapping. that contains data and node. So I can easily go through values, and on every item I can go item dot on destroy. So I will send this event throughout every node to make sure that everything is detached properly. Okay, no errors. That's something that I like. Okay. So I think we can start building some connections between items. Where is my quest? Okay, so let's go with main character. Okay, and this one should be okay, so I've got it. I'm creating nodes, but there's one problem. I think there's one problem. Wait. Why is it offset? What? That is something unfortunate. I will leave it for now. I don't want to fight with it for now. So I can go with it like that. So, okay. So I've got my speaker part node. Okay. And I should start from its view. I can start with digging into its view. Basically, somewhere here, dialog exactly views. Resources. Okay. So I want my speaker. Okay. So this one, let's go full screen. So I've got my speaker. Okay. I've got my key. I've got my label. Okay, here should be localized text. This part should be filled with localized text. And this part should be filled with those connections. So how right click is exactly working? Maybe no. Maybe let's go with the speaker part. Okay, so I've got my speaker ID, I've got my translation key, and I've got my next dialog selection. Okay. So I've got my next dialog. I've got my decision condition, and I've got my actions on decision. So I should be able to add some transitions. Okay. I saw code for transitions, and it was somewhere here. Transition view. Okay. So I've got my on mouse enter. Okay. How is it working? Exactly. So I've got my from and I've got my to. So I should create this connection. Oh, hello, Michael.
Hello there.
Yeah. Basically, I'm thinking how to properly add your nodes connections to your transitions view. And how would you suggest doing that?
You mean these arrows, yes?
Yeah.
I think I had it semi-working, if I remember correctly.
So in cubic dungeons, right?
Yeah, because basically you want or not, I don't really remember, but basically you want to create an action for the every node. For example, name it. Let's name it create transition.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're in this action, uh, you can highlight every node that you hover, and when you click on this node, then the connection is made. So you need to implement this like create connection mode that when you're in it, you have one node selected and you need to select the other one.
Okay.
So
Uh,
that's basically it, and then you spawn then you create the transition between these two states.
I found a strange bug. I think it's connected with this to split view, because can you see that?
Oh, it's like offsets?
Yeah, and it basically offset it to the very similar width as this one. Yeah, it's almost exactly width of this area.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate. Okay, so I've got my cubic opened.
Well,
So
hopefully the new Gravio implementation would be a bit better. Uh, we will see.
so
But it's looking promising, so yeah.
I'm double clicking my behavior and nothing is happening. Eh? Michael?
Yes.
Why this player behavior is not opening?
Uh, oh,
Wait. Oh, it wasn't. No, never mind. So
okay.
basically,
It has no inspector because it was not implemented.
okay. So how I should create this? It was
You
working.
don't have the right click action on the estate.
No. Chapeau, hello.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not good.
I know that's not good. Uh, so yeah.
I'm
Uh,
pretty sure it was working. Did I forget to commit something? I mean, I'm pretty sure that it was working in well, long time ago, basically.
very long time
Uh,
ago. Basically.
oh yeah, true. Um,
Mm. Okay, so to be honest, I think I will leave this part for having fun with visual aspects of it. Mm, and I think I will leave it to you because I'm hoping you will be free at the next week.
I should be. I'm working on that part right now, so
Yeah, great.
I hope I will finish today.
Mm, with everything.
Hopefully, if we are not doing anything for the jump today, then yeah, probably.
Okay, that's good to hear. Shop will have one question for you from C++. Thanks for notice. I put it to. I turned this music even quieter, but it's hard to go even further to the left with sound because I already have mic on 200% volume. My music is almost pixel perfectly set to minimum, and it, as you can see here, it's still not a huge difference.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me one thing. If you can you create transition from code and connect it to nodes?
Uh,
Because I'm like 100% sure that I was showing you two connected nodes with transition updating. So if that part is not working, then I'm pretty sure that you have outdated code, and I will
okay.
look for a new one right now.
So you're simply telling me to add to this context menu creating connections between those two.
Uh, Actually, I'm telling you to create the context menu for the nodes to create the connections.
But I have no idea how to do it.
Okay, that's a quick check. Let me
Uh,
see.
but I will find it quickly, no problem. What is XLua? Basically, XLua is Lua interpreter for C Sharp. I think it's one of the fastest available. So yeah, it's for Lua. And yes, we're going to use Lua for dialog system, especially for dialog system, and I think for quest system to uh, to simply give more possibilities to our quest designers to do much more than just waiting for us to code every small change. Uh, and to be honest, writing this one in Lua could be much faster, and I think it will give us possibility to even maybe open some days for mods. It can't be faster than Lua JIT. I've read about it, but is it even possible to use in Unity? That's something I should check. Yeah, basically for this amount of calculations, I would say uh, we don't need speed.
I mean,
Uh,
it's basically responding to user input, so I mean, it doesn't need to be that fast.
yeah, and
It will only be run on, for example, on basically user input.
yeah, and other thing is that I would say only things that will happen there would be add 1 point to this, set this bool to true,
Yeah, very
and
simple
maybe
script.
check some values. That is all.
Probably no longer than 10 lines of code. Oh, so it's slow for our use case. Great.
Yeah. Okay, so basically,
I don't
yeah,
think we will exceed the 50 lines limit.
I would say we
That's very
will.
unlikely.
Uh, I would say that 20 would be our limit, and having something more than 20 would be very abnormal. And I will
Yeah, probably.
simply suggest everyone to rethink if they want to do everything there inside.
Everything their life choices.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I knocked my glass almost.
Oh no.
Easy. It's only spilled a little, but it's blackberry juice. So yeah. Yeah, Michael knows about Wungel's ban on server.
Wait, really? I don't know. But I can we can talk about it later.
Okay. Oh, I see my camera simply.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's frozen.
it's working.
Okay, quick question. Do our nodes inherit from GraphView?
Yeah, our
I mean, I don't remember if
basically
GraphView is base class for nodes or the editor.
let me check. So our yeah, I've got my base graph view that it's inheriting after graph view, and it only after that is Dialog's graph view that I have, and with every node I've got my node inheriting after base node
Okay,
that
so
is inheriting after node.
it's a node base class. Okay. Okay, because in the graph view you have a build contextual menu method that you can override, and in this method you can basically construct all these actions that are needed.
Okay.
And if I understand correctly, this is not the place because why did they complicate it so much?
Okay. I will check it quickly. I will do some dirty thing to check it. Okay, so I'm creating this method, this test connection. Okay, if you want it. So I have to simply take my datas, both of them. So okay, so I've got my notes here.
Okay,
Do I
found
have any data?
this is
I've got
for you.
my current data. Okay, so I've got my current. Sure. Ooh. There's quiz for you, I guess, Michael.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So according, I can show it
The
here.
17 standard.
Yeah. What is out of this program? So with basically having, what does double end means?
It's a move semantics.
Okay. So there's template. Okay. Oh, and there's also program is guaranteed, has a compilation error, is undefined. Okay.
I mean, is it a tricky question? Am I missing something?
What would you say?
Uh, I mean, I think it should compile with F and I.
So F and I. You're saying Fi.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Yeah, the number of question 162 with. Okay. Sure. We'll check answer after trying it. I have no idea what would be here. Let's try this one. No.
oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. It's okay now. Okay, I get it. Uh,
What it should be?
uh, it should be I and then F because arguments are evaluated from last to first. So the first argument is float and the second is int.
Okay, so first
So
we're.
first we run the last argument, which is F for the int, so it's I, and then it's F because it's the like next argument to the left. Yeah, I forgot
No,
about reverse evaluation.
no, there's. It. Shop is screaming that is not the reason. I'm going to learn
Is it
Unreal.
not?
I want to learn basically graphical part. I will focus mainly. The function template G in instead of the void. Okay. Wait.
Wait. What?
That would bind to an L value. That's so stupid.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay,
I'm
this is a
glad that
fucked
I'm
up
not.
actually.
I left C++. No, I'm done. I'm done with those questions. Wait, do I have no access to? Wait, do I have no access to this current data? Really? Let's make it protected. Mm, okay.
Okay, but fun fact, if you just without all this type trickery, if you just uh, spread the function call in arguments, if I remember correctly, they are still run from end to start.
Okay. J value, what is it? I have no idea. Michael, what is it?
I have no idea, to be honest.
So I have to go to from index with nodes. Wait. Oh. Wait. Where suggested J value? Unity engine J value. What is it? It's from
No idea.
Unity.
Never heard of it.
It's from Unity engine, so let's check it out. It should be Unity J value. Oh, so J value is super weight C# JSON parser. So it's another JSON parser for Unity?
So it's some internal value, I assume.
Maybe.
Wait, maybe it's some internal parcel for prefabs?
Maybe.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, no, because they are in the XML. Not XML. I mean YAML. Is this YAML for the assets, or is it
Maybe.
another format?
To be honest, I have no idea. Chat is mine. To list 0 and of course I want this as base node. Okay. Never ever do something like that in your code, but it's dirty thing to check it if it's working. Okay, so I've got my dialog.
Wait, why do you even need to cast it?
Because you are working with base node.
Yeah.
That is my
And
class.
you're inheriting from base nodes, I assume.
Yeah, but I'm taking those nodes from nodes that is in graph view. So it's containing nodes, those nodes from graph.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
We are using C++ only when it's very necessary. For example, for huge terrain generations, or do I remember it was mesh generation that was sent to C++?
No, not really. The mesh generation is not that computing intensive, but uploading it to GPU apparently is. But it's
Okay.
on the Unity side.
But huge terrain generations, we tried it and it was fast.
I mean, we did some testing if for the sake of it, if to try and improve it, but honestly, the most time spent in the terrain generation was on updating the meshes. Not
Uh,
generating the meshes, just getting the mesh object and setting it to the mesh filter. If I remember correctly, that was like the most time spent on the terrain generation, which is unfortunate.
do you think C# is good for games? I would say that C# is great sweet spot between performance and how there was beautiful word for that, between performance and convenience. Basically you can
Ease of use, something like that. Convenience is okay also.
yeah
I mean, the only better language that I can think of would maybe be Kotlin, because it has all the features and it's faster.
yeah, but there's no engine on Kotlin.
Yeah, and there's no big engine on Java either, so
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if I was doing, if I was creating some other engine, I would probably use Kotlin for scripting, or Java and therefore Kotlin, because yeah, it has really nice features. And if I remember correctly, it has all the features that C# has, or at least almost all of them. So yeah.
Weź tą ładowarkę, to mi zostaw, tą se weź. Sorry for a moment.
I mean, Kotlin is not that slow, if I remember correctly. I mean, I remember benchmarks that shown that Kotlin could be 3 times slower than C++. I mean, I've seen some benchmarks that's proven otherwise, that Java can be faster than C# and that Kotlin can be, well, I don't know if we can say almost as fast as C++ if it was 3 times slower, but yeah.
I have a question. I won't speak to my girlfriend in English for a brief moment, especially when she's taking my charger. It won't be, this communication won't be good, and I think we won't settle on anything. But I have a question for you, Michael. I'm creating this this new transition view. Do I have to do something more with it?
Add it to the add it to your graph view, because if you just create it, then it's just created and nowhere to be seen.
Okay,
You know,
that could be useful.
just friendly suggestion.
So simply I should do what?
Yeah, and one funny thing about Java and Kotlin is that it is jitted, if I remember correctly. So that means that if you run some functions many times over the time, they can be faster with every subsequent execution.
Okay, so basically it's working. Wait. It's not updating properly.
Oh, it does not take positions when you create it? That's stupid.
Or
Okay, do you
maybe
have
my
more
notes.
more do you have more no, do you have more methods on do you have more some methods on the transition view, because it was so long ago I don't remember. Do you have some, for example, update method or something like that?
Up the methods. Let me check it out. I don't see anything. Sorry, to be honest, I will leave it here with
Okay, one second. Can you show me the line where you create the transition?
here.
And okay, can you check properties for transition view, for example, something like first element or
Michael,
stuff like
it's
that?
not important for now. I have things to do.
Okay,
It's boring.
fair enough.
Who cares? We'll sit on it after fitness, and yeah, it will be great. If I see this emote, this has to be a great question. So what is this program is outputting? So we've got two structs. We've got template. So we're firing G. Okay. So we got our so what this program will give? Uh, I guess it. Got him. Easy. C++ is easy. Always has been. But to be fully honest, I'm feeling that I should, in some moment, just sit on the on such questions or just
Wait, what
dig
was
deeper.
it 2 or?
Yeah, two.
Okay, yeah. So. Okay.
Oh, so what is this one? Another templates difficulty. Only 2 out of 3. It's harder. Okay. So we're taking some. Okay. So, and I'm writing both answers.
Okay, first one I assume should be
Easy, easy,
3 and
easy.
the second one is 2, yes?
3-2 answer.
Yeah, okay, so the same.
How are you feeling now, Shapu? You thought you could break me so easily. And now, your permit finished. I will clear it up. Okay, last question. But let me dig if my thought process was good with this one is first, so or will be ints.
I mean, I don't think all are int, but the first one is int, so it's like, wait, all are ints?
Basically, here my thought process was
Oh yeah,
here first
always
is
is.
float,
Okay,
so it will be all
yeah,
items will
okay,
be as
yeah.
floats, and here all items will be as ints.
Yes.
Oh, so numeric limit int max. Wait. So we've got maximum number. Will it be how C++ is behaving when it's overflowing? I have
I
no
mean,
idea.
with unsigned ints, it's well behaved, but it's not unsigned.
Okay, I think we've found new emotes. We have to move them to switch to Twitch. Basically, this one. Okay, we have to add it to our Discord server. We have to.
Oh.
I should, if I had this emote yesterday, I will put it on the information about
Okay, I see.
one
I
user
remembered
getting banned.
correctly.
Okay,
So,
what's
well, you can try first, then I will tell you.
uh
Yes.
easy,
Yes, overflow
easy.
for integer values is not defined. As I previously said, it's only defined for the unsigned values,
Uh,
and then goes back to 0.
you know why I clicked this? I clicked on this answer because if it will, if it will be exactly max or min, I think they won't force you to remember or look for answer. How much is this exact number? So only logical answer for me was 0 or undefined. 0 would be so stupid that I went with undefined.
Yeah, 0 would be for unsigned. So
Yeah, if it would be
so
unsigned, I think I would go with 0.
yeah. So for
Feeling
me, it was
good
either
today.
negative value or undefined, but yeah, basically overflow for signed integers is not defined. So
I I think so good with after answering those questions. You feel like you have this like Spider-Man has his own spider tickle. I have my programmer tickle already developed. Okay. So as I told, I will leave this fun with notes for another occasion. To be honest, I will do it on off stream mostly. Uh, but we can check where we are on the source tree. That could be useful for now, for the start.
uh, can you tell me where I can find implementation of transition view?
Uh, do you have Steam Tales downloaded?
I don't need to. I can look it up from the web view.
Okay, so basically there's a repo called notes.
Okay, so this one.
I'm just
Sure thing.
pushing
Nodes.
commit.
Yeah.
I'm pushing commit now. Maybe not to main. Oh no, can I create branch now? I think I can.
Yeah, you can just create branch and push here.
Okay, so let's push to that.
Okay, one thing that is unfortunate is that in order to restore main, the fastest way is to just delete your local main and then create new branch from remote main.
Okay. I'm just pushing my changes. Okay, but
Oh, okay, I
I'm
see now.
on the older version
Marker
of
thickness.
UI. Okay, okay. I will leave it like that. But this branch is called NPCs and NPCs. And wait, I can do something better. I know what I can do. Okay, I will do something. Something stupid at the first glance. But wait, doing it now here can break a lot of things. To be honest, Chapu, using graphical interface for Git is much more readable. Looking throughout comics, who when push something, it's for me it's much easier than. But also even something stupid like adding files to commit. You can simply click, you can check what you are adding, you can check what you want, what you don't want to add. Okay, I will do something that at the first glance is looking very stupid. But it will be ported to Steamtails. I think we can tell it already. We are dropping concept of 2D game as Steamtails. It will look 2D, but it will no longer be 2D. But I don't want to do it here. I think we will firstly close all branches, close all changes, create one dev, and after that we will simply switch to 3D. Okay, so I can close this one. Okay, so here we are, and basically, so do I remember correctly, Michael? We were talking about creating this city, yeah? And you told me that we should maybe let's go back to this talk from the beginning. So we want to help ourselves with creating this city, make it a bit procedural for now. How would you start with it?
With procedural city generation. That's a good question because it's a really complicated topic.
Okay, so basically I will start just building the city and that's all.
Because the thing with procedural generation is if you don't spend enough time on developing the algorithm for it, it just doesn't look right.
Okay. So
I mean, we've tried with Hopeless, if I remember correctly, and I mean, it's so hopeless. It was
okay.
hopeless.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole joke. It was hopeless. Okay, so we can simply start by building grid for the city. So let's start with place. Let's start with getting building size. Oh, I think what I can do, I can open my mirror where we have prepared a small drawing how it could look. Okay. So let's prepare the city. Let's start with building. So basically, normal building will have size. Do I have Pro Builder here? I should add Pro Builder. It will make my life much easier. Pro Builder. Okay, install. It will be fast, painless. I think. I hope.
Okay, now I know why the transitions were not working. We can get to it after stream.
No, there's
Well,
need for rush.
it's actually a problem with nodes.
Okay.
They don't update position when you create them.
Okay. Okay, so I want to start with some base street. So let's create some plane. Okay. Maybe let's go with shape. Yeah. Shape properties. Okay. So my size in Z is that one. So let's go with basically. So when you've got streets, one lane. How wide should it be? That's a question for another day. Let's go with 8 for start. Wait, maybe let's go with 4. With 20 here. Okay. And I want to move it. Let's place it here. Okay. So I've got my y to 0. Why is it offsetted? I don't like it. This offset of this from pivot is quite strange. Yeah, I will leave it like that. I will go with good old planes. Okay. No planes. Maybe let's go with cubes. Cubes are always the best. Okay, reset. Let's close this one. Let's go with materials. So it will be roads. Okay. Let's give it black color. Okay. So I think this road should have width of. Oh, I can go here. I can rename this material to pathway. Okay. And let's give it this gray color. Okay. So I can duplicate this one. I can add it here. Okay. It's pathway. So basically this pathway should have like 1.5 meters of width. I think we can do better. Basically this should be 0.5. Okay. Okay, let's go wider. And here, when I'm looking, my player is looking not so great on it. So we can expand it a little. So 3, maybe 1.5 then. So now if I will rotate, oh, so camera is attached to my character. Okay. Now can I rotate her? Okay. Let's go with 90. Okay, so I'm going here. I'm going here. It's looking not bad. There is a lot of space. Okay. There is a lot of space here. We can go with it. Okay. So now I've got my road. Okay. Let's make it width for 20 meters. Okay. It can also have 20 meters. So basically, now I'm just sorry, you were asking about this one? This is our director of factory. Her name is, let me check it, because she already should have, no, she doesn't have a name yet, but we'll give her name in a short period of time. But yeah, basically it's her. Okay, so if this one is 3 meters, let's go with 4. I think it will be good. Maybe let's go with -2. Okay. This is good. I know it's she's woman. We have every characters already designed in a much greater perspective. Okay, let's go with it like that, and here this should be okay. So we've got our road. Let's add green part. Let's rename it simply to green. Okay. And this is our green. Let's add this green to this parts. Okay. This should have about 1.5. Okay. Okay, and I can duplicate this one. Wait, I have to move it. Okay, so now it's snapping to 1. I have to snap to half to... Wait. What is wrong? Oh, I made it 0.5, so it's not working. Okay, now it's good. Okay, and now add a pathway. So basically, we have to put our character in the middle once more. So 0, 0, right? Okay. This perspective is tricking my mind a lot. I have no idea how to do it properly. Okay, so let's create something that will be house. Okay, So basically, I want to make this high for few stores. Like, let's go with 2 stores in a height. So it should has like 5 meters. Maybe let's go with 8. Okay, so this should be 4. Okay. And I can spread it out like that. Okay, so now you see what is my biggest concern with the city. It's hard to make it properly see through. Okay, so we can simply move it backwards a little. And by a little, I mean a lot. But wait, we can do it better. Okay, so here is my one house. Okay. Can I have a bigger? Okay, so I can increase my size. Okay. So I can simply make those houses, those buildings, much bigger. It has 8 meters in height. So basically one dividing by 3, it should be good enough. Okay, so what I want to achieve, I want to create other houses. For example, this one. Let's go with 20. No, let's go with 10. Okay. This one should also be 10. Okay. So I've got my one house. Where are you? Okay. So this is one house. This is another house. This is another house. Okay. Now I can simply take this road path combo. Wait, I can make it a bit steeper. So can I simply go with this angle like 38? Okay. Okay, now, and this house will be on this side of the road. If it's really touching. Okay. I think it's looking good. Yeah, and those buildings can be just smaller to make it look good. Like not 8, but maybe 6, and of course it will go lower thanks to that. Okay. Okay, so that's looking good. And I think I can start building my main road. So let's start with taking this road. Let's go with 10 meters. Let's create empty object. Exactly here. Okay. I don't like this position. For 0, 0. We'll move it. So this is main road segment. Okay. We can move all of it here. as a child of this one. Okay, let me maybe move it a little. Oh, I have an idea. Let's put our character in a point that is 0, 0. Yeah, and thanks to that, I can move this road to exact position. Okay, so this is main road segment. I can create prefab with that. That's good. Wait, what am I doing? And why you have such a small icons? I want them bigger. Yeah. Let's go with folder. Okay. Prefabs. Let's create folder prototype. Okay. And let's go with main road segments. Okay. So thanks to that, I can simply split the city to smaller parts. But for now, let's go with main. Of course, it's better. It always has been. I can start just put things at a random. I wouldn't say it's random position, but I can start placing items just to fill the space, and then I will just split it into smaller parts. Okay. So where is our main character's house? I don't remember. Okay. I think this part is enough. This much is enough. Okay, so I should start with our small, with our, I would say, best place in a city. That is bar. Wait, turn it on, please. Okay, so this would be our bar. Okay. Let me rename it to bar. Okay. I think he just started working and he's focusing, so just muted himself. Okay, so our bar.
Yeah, I'm working on being free next week.
Yeah.
Right now.
And that this is for us crucial to do it as fast as possible to make us free.
As always, if you need me for anything, I'm here.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I think bar should be about 20 meters wide. This concept is like you have building and on the first floor you have some utility placement, and on the two upper floors you have flats. I think we can start with 20 for a bar. Okay. So this is our bar. It can be somewhere here. Okay. So we've got our bar. We can, let's move it here. So this is our bar. Let's make it round. Okay. So next to it should be simple flat, like 15 meters. Okay, so it's flat. Okay, and I have to prepare jewelry shop. I think jewelry shop could be much smaller. So I think I wrote it in a wrong in a multiple ways. So ju- jeweler. Okay, of course I wrote it very improperly. I think I have to prepare some materials. Let's rename it. Hmm. How to make them not so. How to differentiate different those buildings. I think we can create some materials. House 1, house 2, and house 3 simply. Okay. Okay. Last question. Of course, I will give you permits for that. Tree. I love those tree looking like constructions. So we've got I, we've got J. Okay. I'm thinking if there is logic behind those brackets. No. I think it goes like that. So no, it would be stupid.
It's count, so I think it's number of the clauses. That's true. And no, it's the out. Oh, okay, I cannot read today.
So okay, so it's only for me. It's okay. Michael can't help. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. I think no. Okay. So last one. I would go like that. That. Okay. Is it? So I have no idea. Show me the answer. Okay. That's something I wasn't expecting. Okay. That makes sense. C++ scares me. Okay, let's go with pink. Wait, why those are? Wait. Of course, those should be, to make it work, those should be always. Basically, I'm setting up the city. I'm setting up buildings that will be in a city. So I want to prepare some roads, some buildings. I want to prepare up to scale everything. That's where is our lovely lady? Okay, so here. Okay, this road I wouldn't say it's easy. It has its own world. Okay, so this road could be much narrower. So let's unpack this prefab. So this one can be... Wait. This one can be only 2. So it will be go here. This one can stay like that. This one can stay like that. This one and this one can go to 2. Okay. Great. So it will be not the main, but small road segments. Okay. Prefabs prototype. Let's save it here. Okay. Oh, I can make it easier to work with. I should make it easier to work with. So 108. Let's go to 108. And of course 8. Thanks to that, I can move everything to match this point. And it means that this point is always in the middle. Small change, but I think it will make my life much easier in the future. Okay, so I've got my roads. Okay, maybe too much. Maybe. Okay, we will see. Because we have to add another. Basically, can we make those deeper? Maybe we can go with 16 even. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. I can go here with 20 and make this corner, and those one will simply turn here. Okay. Thanks. So I can go with 0. I can go with it like that. Okay. And this one can be a little bit shorter, like I told 6. And we'll see how this is fitting the smaller street. Okay. So I've got my player. We can move it here. Okay, where is it? Okay. Okay, it can simply disappear. You cannot see height difference. That's brilliant. I love it. Okay, that is something that I really like. But is this... I think there's a problem with this approach. that width is consistent, but height is changed. So I think we should make it a bit different. Yeah. Or maybe we can have fun. Can we go with this? I know that someone would say that it's this is very stupid. I know. Local. No, it has to be orthographic. Yeah. Or maybe
Oh no, not the Haskell. It's terrible.
Michael tried everything.
Well, almost, but yeah, I had to try many different languages during my studies.
I have a question for you, Michael.
Yes.
What do you think about this view?
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Mm, but you can definitely see the height difference.
Or maybe we can go with even. I will have. Have to.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to play with the aura angle.
But do you think orthographic, or perspective?
I, hmm, good question. I think we could go with orthographic. I mean, this way you can hide the height differences between buildings.
Okay.
So you can play with some things this way.
But we have to work. But before building the city, I would say we have to firstly lock camera angle
Yeah,
and
for sure.
create this pixelization because for now, as you can see, this looks like same width, right? This one
Mhm.
and this one, it's almost the same width, right?
Yeah.
But this one has 2 meters width and this one has 3 meters width.
Yeah.
And that means that our speed in uh, the axis should be also multiplied by something.
Yeah, probably. I mean, with some basic character controller, we will see if that's the problem. I mean, it probably is, but it's better to just test it.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is something that is good enough. I have to add movement, but I think, yeah, on the width side is looking good, but on this axis. Do we really made a good call doing it that way? Now I'm rethinking our choices a lot.
Right, you mean Freddy?
Yeah, we can achieve a lot of.
I mean, we were planning on rendering all the models, so I mean, what's the difference between rendering a model in the Blender and here?
I will tell you. Z-axis. This is problem.
You can stretch the whole level in the Z-axis.
Or maybe. Wait, what'd you say?
Scale the like parent object of whole map in the Z-axis to compensate for, the distortion.
That's good. To be honest, that's something I didn't thought about, but sounds too perfect to be good.
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I mean, we're not sure what's gonna work at this point, so yeah, just wild guess.
Okay. Uh, so let's have some mathematics class. No, it was my Windows. So welcome to the lesson. Let's have fun with trigonometry. Basically, what I want to know, I want to know how to calculate, how to scale this axis based on angle of camera. Yeah, space raccoon. My girlfriend is. We're always laughing that she's raccoon. No, my girlfriend. Sorry. And yeah, she always screaming at me when I'm sometimes pushed my chair onto this board and erase something. Okay, so I want to basically this things to erase everything is one of the most popular, and you can buy it at every store. So yeah, this is why I've got it. Oh no, I have to go to shop.
Why is it
Ooh.
falling apart?
What? No, it's only some dust. Okay, so
I
basically,
mean, I see one corner that's missing. I don't think that's just some dust.
you meaning this corner?
Yeah, and the other one is doesn't look good either.
Basically, I bought this border already used. She went with me for like three three different or four even four different flats. She went with me to summer camp where I was teaching. So she's a good girl, but had very hard life. So I want to know what is the proportion between 1 centimeter here and if camera's angle. Wait, my camera is like that. I want to know this angle when this proportion between this and this. Let's go with this is 1, this is x. This is x. When the angle, wait, so if angle is 0, I'm looking like that. So if angle is minus 40, so angle is minus 40.
Is it just cosine?
I want to get so this angle would be 40, right?
I mean, I don't know what angle we have, what angle is given.
I have a game object's angle that is minus 40.
Okay, so when you draw the x-axis
Wait.
on the like camera origin, then you have then this both lines, both camera lines are 40 degrees down from the x-axis.
It's like that, right? It's 60 degrees. Because
No, I don't think so. When you
now
okay,
I
so
have
you have when you have those two camera lines, yes? If you go past the x-axis, then the angle between x-axis and those lines is 40 degrees, as you stated before.
but yeah, if I will go like that, so it's still 40.
Yeah, it's 40.
Okay, so I got my
It's
40
because it's the other side of the angle.
So here is this
And now you can just create the right triangle and yeah.
yeah. So here I've got my 40. Wait, I can go here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is this. So this cosinus of 40 degrees is equal to x to 1. So yeah, right.
Oh wait.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Okay. So sinus
Isn't
of
it 1 by x?
yeah, right. So if I want to know how to multiply this one to
It's
make
just the
this
inverse. If you want to get x, then it's just the inverse of the
no, I want to make x 1. So I have to multiply. So I will get 1.
okay. You basic
So
you cannot have x equal being 1. You
why?
have one variable in an equation. So the x is given by the angle. You have to give up one thing. Either you have to give up x appearing as 1 on the screen, or the x being 1 in the world.
So I want
Pick one.
to x appear as 1.
Okay, so this equation that you wrote shows you how to calculate x so that it appears as 1. So you just divide both sides by sinus, and it's just basically x is your unit size divided by by sine of 40 degrees.
So
It's
what
just
I
inverse of
so
the
so
sine.
tell me what I have to do.
Okay, if you want,
I want
so
to make it look like one, nothing more. Don't go deeper. I
okay,
want what I have to
so
do.
your scale is basically the inverse of sine of 40 degrees.
So I have to go 1 divided by sine of 30.
Yeah, and that's your scale.
So it's like 1556. Okay. Let's go with Oli. Hello, welcome on stream. We started working on a city for our game, and we are fighting about scale of everything.
Wait,
Okay.
why parent GPU? It doesn't look alright.
Ah, no.
And
It's
you're
my
not sure if it's GPU either.
this one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it
so
burned?
yeah, it's burnt.
Oh,
Basically, if it wasn't burnt, why would I just leave it like that? Just standing on a desk? Okay, so now I have to write. What do you mean? Which Hubert is real? I want to create some script. Movement test. Yeah. Really? Okay. So basically,
oh,
wait. So on your left, yeah, basically this view, you will see as you will be looking at me. This one is flipped. I flipped this one because for me it's much easier because now when I'm talking about left side of the screen, I'm picking my left hand. So for me it's much easier to show something and so on. But when I'm writing something on a board, it shouldn't be flipped.
what if both Huberts are fake?
We
What if
will
nothing is real?
we would never know.
What if it's just a simulation run by ChatGPT? You never know.
Wait, my brain is I think missing something. So okay, basically I make everything wider. So now 2 here is looks like 3 here. Right. But this movement, yeah, this movement also has to be speed up, right? Or do it.
I mean, if you
Okay.
want if you want your speed in z-axis to appear same as in x-axis, then you need to scale your z movement by the same factor as calculated before.
Okay, so this scale will be sorry, false. Let's go with, for now it will be const float multiply. It will be z multiply. Okay, and it should be equal to 1.556. Later it will be connected with camera. For now I'm just writing anything. Okay, there's no collision, so I will go with simple update. Transform position. So I want to this new input system is turned on here, or no? So the settings, it was here. Oh, it's still old input manager. Okay. How was it? So it was like vector3 dot up multiplied by input that get axis. It was so up down is vertical times time delta time. Okay, of course we want to do the same thing with right vector, but multiplying by horizontal axis. How this system was very inconvenient to work with. But to be honest, those clicker games has so much maths hidden in them that you're not thinking about. Yeah, those are such a huge thing to work with. Okay, and I want this to be multiplied depend on scale. So if scale is true, I want to multiply with z multiply, otherwise with 1. Of course, it has to be in its own brackets. Okay. PyTorch is hard? Why setting something like that? Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you are telling about knowledge, so that's right. Wait.
Bye. Does that axis? I think you meant does that axis.
I meant forward. That's first thing. Other thing is private float speed equals 5, for example.
Wait, is it the old input system?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because I never installed new input system on this project. So why
Okay, fair enough.
bother? Only for test. To be honest, for such a quick prototype, old system is much faster.
Is it?
For a quick prototype?
I mean, you can. I think you can read the input device directly, so you can just get keyboards and get the axis from there.
But you have to firstly create those actions.
No, I'm pretty sure you don't need to. Let me check that. I'm 100% sure you can just read the mouse position without creating any actions, just accessing the mouse
position, right? And key positions, but okay, so I have no idea how it's feeling. I'm not good at those things. So I won't say it. Wait. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not about good feeling. It's about proportion between X movement and Z movement. So I have to try to feel it, if it's feeling good or not. To move both in a Z-axis and X-axis. Of course, finally this movement will be much more developed. It will have all those things like speeding up, slowing down, and so on, of course. But for now, I want to have fun with. Okay. And now. Oh, of course. My brain now is playing with me because I did normalized movement. Like it's looking not bad. I think we got it, but it will need more tests. Do I think that Unity UI? What do you mean Unity UI looks terrible? People are making people are making this UI look terrible. If you are using defaults, of course, it's not pretty. It could be done better. I think this one can be done better, and maybe they will. No, they won't change it because I think they will just focus on this new UI toolkit, and there I think they can add much more feature. Oli, what we are doing? So as you can
I
see,
don't think they will focus on the UI toolkit, to be honest. I mean, they they are not improving it for like a year from now.
okay. So
Yeah,
Oli,
it's like forgotten.
what am I doing? Basically, we are creating 2D game, but using 3D world. And on a 2D game, you have this, even in Stardew Valley, in Graveyard Keeper, movement in X and Z axis feels the same. You don't feel that it's the camera is tilted, but in 3D world, you will feel that. So now we are working. Yeah, isometric. That's a good word. We are trying how to properly prepare everything to make it look as it should be. I'm feeling. Wait, how the circle would work? That's a question. So I want to create sphere. Okay. Wait. Why is it capsule? I told specifically sphere. Oh no. Of course it's warped. Oh. mm. because simple solution won't work. They work really poorly. So we have to come up with something else. And yeah. We cannot stay with this multiplying everything on a z-axis, because as you can see, simple sphere and it's warped. It's stretched in this z-axis. So we have to do something differently. I think the only option is to prepare the world in this manner that is stretched.
I mean, we probably want to prepare some parts of it stretched, for example, roads, but
so
not all of
basically,
them.
basically we have to prepare roads that are going in x-axis, stretched in one side, and if this road can turn 90 degrees, we had to prepare a totally different version of it. Of course, it's this is the problem. But should the movement still be multiplied?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because camera.
I mean, we had this discussion before. I'm not sure if you remember.
Yeah,
When I was talking about top-down shooter.
yeah. Right. We had this discussion.
Yeah, and then we had some other things, for example, aiming with mouse and with gamepad. Because it's another tricky question, because when you have camera at an angle and you are basically looking from top, but not from straight top, but at some angle, like here, then your input can also be warped. So yeah. And I tried some things, and actually warping the input is, or rather mapping the input, like casting it on the surface is actually quite a good solution to make the like this feeling of something being off not be that big actually. But that's for the like aiming and stuff like that, so it's not a problem for now.
It's a problem with everything, like grid, like placing items.
Is it?
Yes, because rotating, we have to prepare two different versions of a model, if it's rotated or not.
You mean for?
Why for?
Some models may look because when you rotate something 180, I mean, as you, how to say this? I'm not sure if the same distortion being applied from front when you're looking from front and from behind, if it will look good in both scenarios. And it may require us to create separate models for these scenarios.
Right. So to be honest, I think we're done for today. We have to talk.
I mean, one of the solutions is to just digitize a metric.
We'll have a long talk with Michael. We'll be back tomorrow. So thank you very much for attention. Thank you very much for every message. Have fun. Take rest if you need. If you want, come join us on Discord or maybe add our game to wishlist. And what can I say? Thank you and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.